What I did was just to explain to them what we're going to do. And what we're going to do is that we have a new concession in the Andaman Sea, offshore of Krabi, Phang, Phuket, and Ranong, and part of Stone too. Yes.
Show us on the map the sort of area this is.
Well, this is the area of the coast, you see. The red area here are the place that we have the concession. And let's take a look closer at this map. This is a big map. So the area here is about at least 150 kilometers away from the shore. And what we did last year was just we did the seismic survey using the FX to find the potential for petroleum under the sea. Yeah, and we finished.
There are no seismic. What does that entail? How do you do that actual survey?
It's like Doppler effect. We use the sound wave to go under the sea, and under the seabed, yes. And then we study the waves that comes back from the Doppler effects, and we have to study that to find out whether there's potential for petroleum, and that we finished already in November, and now we are under the phase of studying the result.
Map, some of it is quite a way south, almost down to Indonesia. Is this 5 different areas, and then right up to the north? Are these all in Thai waters or international waters?
All these areas are in Thai waters, not in international waters. And we have the rights to do the exploration and production in these areas. And as a matter of fact, we have some exploration and production projects in the Andaman Sea before, but in Myanmar water. We have the Yatikun project and Yadana projects. And they both now are producing gas, and is sent to Thailand through the gas pipe in Kanchanaburi. So now we are already receiving gas from Myanmar.
You were surveying here for gas or oil in the lower Andaman?
When we have a concession, it doesn't mean that there is petroleum in the concession area. A concession area only means that we have the right to explore. But what we're going to find is a different matter. We hope we would find oil, because oil is precious. But unfortunately, in the past, we usually found gas. And in this area, there's potential for gas, I believe, but we have to wait for the result of the studies.
I guess people who don't know much about the oil business and gas business would be worried that there might be environmental effects or damage, let's say, particularly in this area, on, say, tourist sites like Similan, Surin Islands, and of course the water quality. Do you think there is going to be any danger there?
I think all oil companies in the world have learned the lesson very well from past experience. And today, the quality of the environmental disciplines is very high. And we have set a very high standard for the environmental effects. And I don't think that there will be much effects on the environment, because if we follow strictly to these standards, things can be controlled. In fact, you see, petroleum projects will be harmful to the environment only when there is a gas leak or oil leak, or when there is a shipwreck or something like that. We never had that in Thailand. We never had that in Thai waters. Or we had some very small scales, and it's very controllable.
But the oil that would be, or the oil or gas that derived from this area, would it all be piped, or would it be transported by ship?
I still don't know for the time being, but there's a good chance that it could be pipe. Yes, but I think the existing pipe may be useful, because we already have an existing pipe in Kanchanaburi area. So maybe, just in case, I'm not sure for the time being, maybe the new pipe probably will connect with that one. Yes.
In general, piping is safer and less environmentally damaging than shipping.
I think so. I think so, because a ship is prone to wrecking and something like that. But for pipe, we rarely have pipe leak.
What about the concerns maybe of marine biologists that perhaps these seismic surveys might affect, say, dolphins or whales' orientation or other effects on animals?
Strangely enough, when we do the seismic survey with the Doppler effects, like I said, sometimes some fish are scared and they just go away from the area, but they can usually come back, and I think things return to normal now. And after we have the production phase, but that is a long time from now, maybe 8 years, 10 years from now, when we start production. The rig usually have a higher temperature than the sea, so it would raise the temperature in that area up a little bit, and that strangely attracts more fish and marine life to the rig. You see, so rigs are places where marine life comes into live in a very large quantity, and